Hi, my name's Elizabeth and I am a researcher at the Institute of Metabolic Science, and I'm here to present the last day of Live at the Lab for you. Thanks so much for tuning in to all the other days. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what the researchers in our department are doing, and I'm going to see today what everybody's up to. Hello Satish.
Oh, hi Elizabeth.
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Great.
Do you mind telling me a bit about what you're up to today, if you've got a few minutes?
Yes, I'm just about to go to the cell culture room to feed some fat cells. Would you like to come and take a look?
I'd absolutely love to.
Alright, sure. Let's
Thank
do that.
you.
Yep. I can put this coat on because otherwise it's wasting time, yeah?
Yeah. So Satish, how come you just took off one lab coat to put on another?
So we're working with cells in this room, and to keep the cells nice and clean we use a different lab coat compared to the one we wear outside in the main lab, and this way we're keeping everything nice and clean, a word called sterile.
Okay.
Yep. So, I don't know if you know, Elizabeth, but our body is made up of billions and billions of cells, and these cells do many things, and they also form what are known as organs, such as liver, brain, muscle, heart, ears, nose and mouth. And in our lab we're interested in an organ known as adipose tissue, which contains many, many fat cells. So our lab is interested in understanding how fat cells work. So what I'm going to do right now is to feed some fat cells with some goodies to keep the cells alive.
Perfect.
Here are some fat cells growing on a plastic plate. I'm going to go into this hood, spray myself down, keeping myself nice and clean with some ethanol. I'm going to take some media off the cells, which is goodies.
So is the media like the food for the cells?
Exactly. So fat requires energy itself. My daughter, who's 6 years old, asked me, "Isn't fat bad?" And I said to her, actually, fat is very important because it provides fuel for the body. Did you know that fat gives you twice the amount of energy than sugar?
No, I didn't know that. That's super interesting.
Yeah. So I'm just feeding these cells with some nutrients and vitamins and salts. Keep the cells nice and healthy for the next few days.
Perfect.
Would you like to have a look at them under the microscope?
I would love to, yeah. Oh, wow.
So now, Elizabeth, what you can see here under this microscope are fat cells. So you can see here, you've got quite a few fat cells. One here, another one here, and another one here. Can you see that?
So all of the fat cells have other things inside them?
Yes, these shiny, bright blobs, they're actually fat.
Cool.
So these fat cells are storing what's called lipid, or what you know as fat. Our lab is interested in understanding how cells store fat, and this is particularly important in people with obesity and diabetes where fat is not stored properly. Hopefully our research will give us a better understanding. Our research not only involves using fat cells which are grown on plastics, but we also use animal models to understand fat function in the whole body, and sometimes we also use human participants who have known problems with fat storage. So hopefully I've convinced some of you young viewers to hopefully join our team in the future and work with fabulous fat cells.
Amazing, thank you Satish. Well,
That's
you've
okay.
definitely convinced me. I think fat's even cooler now than I did earlier.
Oh
so
great, that's wonderful.
I'm going to let you get back to work
Okay.
now and see who else I can find around the lab. But thanks so much for talking to me
Okay,
today. See
alright,
you
thanks
later.
Elizabeth.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi Diana, how's it going?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. I've just been talking to Satish about all of his fat cells, which are really cool. I was was wondering if you could talk to us about what you're doing today.
Yeah, so I'm actually running a DNA electrophoresis gel and the agarose gel. So I've made the gel, extracted the DNA, and then I've loaded them. So I'll just show you a quick how to load them. So this is from the PCR. I've already extracted the DNA, and what I'm doing is, so we always have to have a ladder.
What does the ladder do?
So they separate into bands, and it's like a way to measure our DNA against. If I show you, so I'm going to load. So you have to have a ladder either side.
So this gel is almost made of something like jelly, is it?
Yes, the consistency. So if you feel it, it's very
Oh,
jelly-like.
it jiggles.
It jiggles, yep. And that's our sample loaded in the middle. I have previously, before you guys came, I've run a gel already. So this is actually ran already. So what we're going to do...
Oh, I can see that it's kind of spread out, is it?
Yep.
Amazing.
So they spread according to size. So DNA is negatively charged, and we run a current through it, and it moves to the positive charge, and hence why they move across. So if you follow me, we're going to go see the DNA light up.
Brilliant, cool, thank you.
So this machine helps us to pick up the DNA. I'm just going to position the gel, just make sure it's in the right place. So if you have a look closer at the screen.
So that's the gel that we just saw you put the DNA into.
Yep. Yep. So that's in position. And then what we're going to do, we're going to run it. And then, as you can see, I'll just make it a little bit brighter for you guys to see. Can you see the bands?
I can.
Yep, and they're separated. And what we do with this, we analyze this so that we can determine what the mouse are, whether they're
Brilliant.
heterozygous or wild type, so that they can be either kept in the same cage or separated. And that's
super cool, thank
Yep.
you. So that answers one of the questions I had for you, which was, where is the DNA that you're using from? So it's from mice, is it?
correct, yeah?
And we had one question come in from somebody at home, which I thought was quite interesting, which was, do you think that we could use science to bring back dinosaurs?
Well, if anyone has any DNA samples from dinosaurs, I'm happy to try.
I don't think I have any in the lab, but maybe I'll have a look around. Thanks so much, Diana.
Cool, see you guys.
Cheers, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that brings us pretty much to the end of our Live to the Lab week. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us, and big thank you to all of the researchers who showed you what experiments they were up to. We got a few questions come in from Sona, which were a little bit less about what experiments we're doing and more about just what it's like to work in a lab. She was interested whether we eat cake together, whether we have friends in the lab, and I just wanted to let you all know that working in science is really fun. Some of my best friends work in the lab with me. You get to have lunch with people you like every day, have really interesting conversations. So as well as the experimental and scientific side, you also get to meet really amazing people. So hopefully we'll get to meet some of you guys in real life again soon. And until then, please just keep sending in any questions you have by email, and also you can follow us on our website or on our Twitter, the Institute of Metabolic Science. Thank you, bye bye!